It might look pretty sunny, but it's still quite cold. Just last week we had all that snow. It's all thawed out now, and in true typical British weather style, it's gone from a few inches of snow to some bright sunshine. Temperatures aren't raised quite yet though. It's about 3 degrees today. But one of my latest updates is I'm now toasty warm with my new heated grips. I took my bike in for its MOT last week while we had all that snow, and just those 2 rides to and from the test centre was enough to make me decide to get myself some heated grips. It was only like a 20-minute journey, and by the time I got there I could gradually feel my hands going numb from my fingertips right up to my knuckles. So I went online and found some heated grips on sale, 15 quid off, so fitted them, and this is the first time I've actually been out with them, and just feels like I've got my hands on the radiator. Palms of my hands are like really, really hot, but ends of my fingers are still a bit chilly, but they definitely make a big difference. MOT wise, it did a little bit of work going out to get new chain and sprockets, but it's now it's all done now, and it's made a big difference actually. You can tell difference in response. It pulls out of when you engaging clutch, it pulls a lot better, and it's just more responsive. So that definitely made a difference. I knew beforehand that the chain looked a bit slack, so I wondered if that was one of the things that they would have failed it on, just needed chain tightening. But it turned out that one at Sprockets, I think there must have been front one, so I didn't see it on back one, but one at Sprockets had apparently got teeth missing, so they were definitely due for renewal by the sounds of it. And I'm pretty glad I didn't do it myself, because it turned out that the rear spindle and the nut was all seized up, so it took them about 3 hours to do. This job that should only take about an hour max, ended up taking them 3 hours, while I was just sat there just in shop just waiting for it to be done. But it's given it a new little lease of life, so with that new chain and sprocket kit, as well as these new heated grips, it's feeling quite nice. These new grips actually, they've actually made me ride a little bit better. They're a lot thicker than the original ones, and I seem to be able to control the throttle a little bit better. Just being able to put on that little bit of gas, just to set off. Just feels a lot more a lot easier to control. So even though I've not been doing much helmet cam footage from my bike, I will be using it. I'm going to be organising a little karting do for my stag do. So hopefully I'll be able to take my own helmet and obviously use my camera and mount and everything, and get some cool footage of us racing around the track. So we'll keep an eye out for that. I'll be going up on this channel, and I also tend to post those things up on my chrisspooner.com blog. Be able to make use of both my helmet cam and my chest mount that I've got for this GoPro. A couple of different angles. There's also that I got the Motorsport edition, so I've got that that suction mount. That could create some cool angles, but I don't know if I'd feel safe, sticking it somewhere on cart in case I end up like ramming into barriers or into someone else. So when I get my new bike in a few months' time, I think I'm definitely going to be getting some a nice set of heated grips for it. I was originally looking at some, because this is like a dirt bike style, trails bike. I was going to get some of those like Moto style plastic covers that cover your knuckles, those like guard sort of things. But it turned out they're only like these heated grips are only like a tenner more expensive than those little plastic things. So I thought I might as well just get some heated grips and wire them up. Obviously they're going to keep my hands a lot warmer than a little plastic guard that's stopping wind chill. Because with this new bike I'll have to be changing grips anyway because I'm looking to change handlebars. So it'd be a good opportunity to get some pretty decent ones where a little dial that controls temperature. These ones are only quite cheap and they've just got a high and low setting. Back when we had all that snow, I actually quite fancied getting the bike out and having a ride. Obviously not on the road because you've got to watch out for all the numpties who are keen on running into you. But if I had some like open farmland or something like that, it'd be really cool just to get a feel for controlling bike in different weather conditions like snow. And I'd love to be able to do like a little go on a motocross track. I used to be big into mountain biking, so I've always been keen on like dirt sports. A nice bit of water. So it'd be really cool to learn how to ride standing up, for that extra control. Just like you do on a mountain bike, but it's not sort of thing you really do on road. At least when it's snowing, if I did have some big open land, you could quite easily just lay it down and come off it without injuring or breaking anything on yourself or bike. So that's about all I've got to talk about in today's ride. A little update for you, letting you know what's been going on. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later.